Hey, I said act normal.
Here's Melanie putting a bag around my neck.
This is how baby Teslas are made.
The windows, the trunk. The trunk is opening, the windows are rolling up and down.
It's like a peacock.
That's my plan. Hopefully I can hold myself to it. I've got a lot of yarn.
Say Munimade. Say diamond painting. Hi everyone, I'm headed to the No Frills craft retreat in Hillsboro, Texas. If I have anything in my teeth, it's because I just went out to lunch by myself, which if you've never done that, it's honestly kind of peaceful. It's kind of nice. I know people get like freaked out about eating by themselves, but it's kind of nice. So I am packed up and ready to go. I have filled my car with just a bunch of Munimade inventory. There's not like a ton of people at this retreat. There is, I think, 32 people in total. But I wanted to make sure that I had everything that anyone could want. So I basically loaded up my car with all of the things and I am good to go. But also, I brought a bunch of my whips. I think I brought my crochet blanket. I brought my sweater that I'm knitting and I'm working on. I also brought a cross stitch project that I haven't touched in forever. And my diamond painting, my With the Stars diamond painting. So I brought more than I could ever possibly get done in one weekend, but I like to have options. So yeah, I just love having options. I always bring all my activities just so I can have choices in what the heck I'm in the mood for. It is currently Thursday afternoon and I will be staying there 3 nights and I'll be headed back on Sunday afternoon. So my husband was so kind to be cool with letting me go. Not like letting me, but you know what I mean? Like, he's totally cool with holding down the fort. No complaints from him. He's honestly the reason why I'm going, because he encouraged me and was like, you should do it. Because if he was not super excited about the idea, then I probably wouldn't be going. But I'm so grateful to him. He's so great, so supportive, and just always encouraging me to follow my dreams, as cheesy as that sounds. And honestly, like, it's, I guess, something that's been on my bucket list to go to a crafty retreat. And also, this will be my very first time selling any Munimade items in person. So it is something that I will never forget. There is just something really special about like selling like face to face, you know? So I'm really excited about that. There's many layers. I'm excited to sell some Munimade stuff, meet some customers, but I'm also excited just to take some time for myself and craft all weekend and just hang out, make new friends. I hope people like me and I hope it's gonna be a good time. So I'm about to head out and I need to make it there before dinner. So here we go. I will try to capture the weekend the best I can, but I'm not a professional vlogger. But yeah, look at all this stuff. I'm ridiculous. And you guys just wait. I made little signs, little pricing signs and everything. Like, I'm so extra. So I hope I sell at least some things. I also brought some like random stuff that I need to destash and give away for free. So I'm just excited for all the things. Anyways, let's go. I was the very last person to arrive at the retreat, but that tracks because I was also the last person to sign up. I don't remember if I told you guys, but the only reason I was able to go was because somebody dropped out last minute and wasn't able to make it. And so I quickly took their spot, and I think I just had like a few days to pack and get everything ready so that I can go and enjoy my time away for the weekend. So It was kind of a quick turnaround getting down there, but I did it. I made it. And then I came straight in, threw all my stuff on my bed, and then thought, oh yeah, maybe I should take a picture. And this is what I got, just a beautiful picture of my junk thrown on my bed. But it gives you a little bit of an idea of the accommodations. I really wish I would have taken more footage of the weekend, just more pictures in general and videos, but I was just really busy and focused on enjoying myself and relaxing and hanging out with friends. So can you blame me? I will insert a few pictures from the retreat venue's website as well, just to demonstrate what I'm talking about. Basically, the layout was this. So we had the little bedrooms that was all around the outside of the building. Then in the center, in between all the bedrooms and the bathrooms, was a big open common area. Every attendee would get their own little sort of cubicle. You would get a table in front of you and then a table to your right. And then each table was equipped with power and a light and just pretty much everything you would need to get set up and start crafting there. The whole setup is actually designed with quilters in mind because that is what the retreat venue was built for. So they actually have a little section where you can purchase fabric on site, which I thought was really fun and cute. And there were people shopping fabric and designing projects while they were there, which I thought was awesome. All right, so I got there. I barely got through the door and people were asking me to buy Munimade stuff, but I did eventually get all settled in and set up. I laid everything out on the tables next to me. Shay, Crafting with Shay, was right next to me and she let me use her table to have more room to set stuff up. I basically just laid everything out. I brought as much as I could. I brought diamond paintings, washi tape, stitch markers. I just brought one of everything from the warehouse and I laid it out as best as I could with the short notice. I did make little signs and I tried to make it as cute as I possibly could, but if I ever did do markets in the future, I would obviously go a little bit more all in with designing and setting up a cute table, but this worked and people were able to peruse what I brought. And then on the table in front of me, that is where I worked. I brought my With the Stars diamond painting from Munimade and was getting a lot of work done on that. I brought a few other whips as well, but since like all my friends were diamond painting, I figured I would probably join in and also diamond paint most of the time. After the hectic arrival stuff was out of the way, the rest of the weekend was just good times and laughter with friends, crafting. It was amazing. I was sat in between Shay, Crafting with Shay, and Kara from the Principal Painter. And some other friends I made there was Nancy, Melanie, Cheryl, Berta, Ditzy. You guys were all so much fun to hang out with. I really enjoyed getting to know all of these lovely ladies. And it was awesome just to be with my people. I have never ever just had an experience like this where I was just with people that were crafting all together for days on end. It was amazing. I loved walking around and seeing what everyone was working on and just kind of peeking over their shoulder and asking them questions about their projects and getting to just see everybody's style and how they crafted. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh, and two other people besides me were working on Munimade canvases. Shay was working on Bouquet of Happiness and Cheryl was working on the same one as me with the stars. She had completely blinged it out with enhancements from DP with sparklers and the beauty just blew my mind straight to outer space. And Cheryl is just so knowledgeable about the craft and I really enjoyed talking to her and learning about enhancements and diamond painting in general. And it was just so cool to meet her and everyone. And as for me, I brought several whips, but did I get a lot of progress done? Sort of. I did put some time in on my knitted sweater, and so that definitely grew. And I did also work on my diamond painting a lot. I never pulled out my cross stitch, and I put in like a few stitches on my crochet blanket. But that's okay. I had so much fun just talking with everyone and making new friends and learning things. So it was all in good fun and I did make progress, probably more than I would have made at home with a toddler and all the distraction. And we did a few other things besides crafting. We got up to some shenanigans. One night we did play Cards Against Humanity, and if you ever played that, you know how that goes. But literally some of my best memories from the weekend were playing that goofy game. We went to Buc-ee's and had all the fun there. I love going there with people who've never been before, because how do you describe Buc-ee's in a way that actually prepares people to what they're walking into? It's impossible.
Will it fit?
Maybe.
Well,
yes.
woman rare, that's good.
I'm pretty sure the most important part of visiting anywhere in Texas is making a Buc-ee's snack run. I used to live next to Buc-ee's, and I still love to go. It was Ditsy's first time and Melanie's second or third, so yeah, we stocked up.
Let's see your bag again. Oh.
I have some.
That's how you have to wear it.
Okay, that's everything we're gonna get. All of it.
You know, she's just going to do a voiceover on this, and she's like, here's Melanie putting a bag around my neck. I don't like it. This is awful, but I'm smiling and laughing.
All the rumors are
Oh, no. A new... I think that would look awesome on you.
size, Kara.
Yes. She's so tall.
Weather for that, right?
Yeah.
Like if I walked in here going, I need something for M, that would be the thing.
That... I know, but you go to Buc-ee's. I know. How much is it? That's what I want to know.
It's $12.
No.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
That's
What?
a nice big bag. You can't even buy the fabric.
Did you
for
see
that.
this, Dits? You could bring this on the plane, like with your carry-on. That's cute. Why is it only $12?
So many crafts in here.
I know.
It's only $12?
Yeah.
Wow.
Flashing light warning. We watched some Teslas do a mating ritual, for a lack of a better description. The fact that this is a feature in Tesla vehicles is very dystopian to me, but basically the cars communicate with each other and dance. They play music, they flash lights, the windows roll up and down, the trunk opens, the side mirrors like flap.
This is how baby Teslas are made.
Wow. Oh, the windows, the trunk. The trunk is opening, the windows are rolling up and down.
It's like a peacock.
It's the mating go.
She's all like, oh,
Wow. Oh my god.
that was the best thing I've ever seen.
We also had a woobly night where Shay learned how to crochet. Are you crocheting? Yes, I am. Oh my gosh.
Look at my
Look at her little crochet.
first time to crochet.
She's making
Shay is crocheting.
She's making this. What's his name? Hugo, the French
Yep.
bulldog.
Watch me go.
Oh my goodness.
This is fun.
And we got Nancy going to town.
6, 7, 8,
Look at her go.
10, 11, 12.
That's what you got.
Get the unicorn.
And we got Harry Potter. Harry Potter. And yeah, that was the end of the retreat. I didn't film any outro or anything to wrap it up because I'm still new at this vlogging thing. So we're back home now. Hi! I've got some fun things to share today. So rest in peace. JOANN is officially going out of business. So I went there to see what I could find and see what the sales are like right now, and I'm sure I will be going back a few more times before they close for good. I also have some happy mail. So really exciting things. So let's do the Happy Mail first. This is from Leopard Leatherworks. So if you are not familiar with them, oop, I gotta like get into frame. So they are known for making their gorgeous hand-turned pens. So each order gets a little goodie bag, and we've got some candy, and I'm going to hold up their card. The owner is named Carrie, and her husband is named Tim, I believe. So check them out, and they have some really amazing stuff, including pens that go with Munimade canvases. So we got some candy, good stuff, and then I got my little box, and I bet you're wondering, what did you get, Em? Oh, well, you'll see. We got some more candy, peppermints. I keep holding it the wrong way because the viewfinder is over there. I have not yet looked at this myself because I wanted to wait to look at it with you guys. So I hope you feel very special that I waited like a good girl to look at this with you guys. Okay, so I still don't see it. You guys see it. I don't. All right, so this is, oh my gosh, this is a pen that was specially designed to match with the stars, which is the current canvas that I'm working on. Oh my goodness, you guys. The camera does not do it justice. Holy cow. Holy cow. So if you hold it this way, that's kind of the direction that the canvas goes. If you're familiar with the Stars, it's by Cat Fedora. We sell it on Munimade. And it has the starry night sky with purples and blues. And then down at the bottom is a field of wildflowers. So that is what this is made to represent. And holy cow, I'm absolutely in love. Now, I'm a little sad this didn't come in time for me to take it with me to the No Frills crafting retreat, but nonetheless, I've still got plenty to go on the canvas, and I will insert a clip showing you guys what it looks like next to the canvas and also my progress. But this is so beautiful. I believe that the blank was made by Troy Shipley. If I'm wrong, then I'll just dub the correct blank maker in there, but I believe that this is one made by Troy Shipley. Now, I don't think I've showed you this other pen I have. Let me show you. So I have another pen from Leopard Leatherworks, also by Troy Shipley, and this one is made to match Goddess of the Forest by Femke Deborah that we offer from Munimade. So I just want to say a huge shout out to them at Leopard Leatherworks. Check them out. They make beautiful, beautiful pens. And I will link below if these blanks are still available. I will link where you can get them below. If not, maybe they can make more in the future. I don't know, but these are beautiful, stunning works of art, and it makes me so happy to have a pen that actually goes with the canvas that I'm working on. So I'm super excited that I got this one in time because I am working on With the Stars right now, and it is literally like a perfect match. I mean, wow, you guys knocked it out of the park. Thank you so much. I'm super excited, and keep them coming. I will keep ordering all the pens that match Munimade canvases. All right. So like I said, I hit up JOANN. If you haven't heard the news, they're closing. Now, hopefully, if you're like me, you have some other craft store options in your area. So I'm really sad, but I'm not like too devastated because we still have Hobby Lobby and Michael's. And then of course, Walmart or whatever carries some craft supplies. But it is a big hit to the crafting community. JOANN was just kind of like one of a kind, and honestly, like, their yarn selection was one of the best, and you cannot beat their fabric selection, of course, because that's how they got started. So it's really, really sad to see them go. It's heartbreaking, and I really wish that it didn't have to be this way. I really don't, but sometimes we have to say goodbye to good things, and let's just hope that it leaves a gap in the market for more to come, you know? Yeah, we'll see what happens, but if you haven't been there yet since the news has broke, they have everything on sale. At least at mine, everything was at least 20% off, if not more. It was just kind of depending on the inventory. And I'm assuming they're not getting more inventory in. They're basically just selling off what they have. And they're going to continually increase those discounts until everything is pretty much gonzo. So my store is pretty picked over. I didn't film anything because I feel really awkward doing so. And honestly, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Like, it's sad, but also think about the people that work there. There's people that have worked there for years and years and they're losing their job, and it just really stinks, especially if that was like your dream job and you really, really enjoyed working there. So I didn't want to be disrespectful in any way and film anything. It's like, you know, like, yeah. Plus, I don't like filming in public. It makes me feel incredibly awkward. But I got a whole bag full of stuff. I'm going to go over and show you guys what I found and talk about my plans with it. So as you can see, I have plenty of yarn. I'm not hurting for yarn. So I'm trying to change my habits and only buy yarn that I have a specific plan for. Now, this yarn is made by Big Twist. So this is the JOANN in-house brand, and I don't know if we're going to be able to find this ever again. So that FOMO struck, and I pretty much bought one of every color. It's okay. It's okay. And then I wanted to make more stitch markers for myself and my shop. Now, if you didn't know, my shop Munimade, of course, we're most known for diamond painting supplies, but I do sell a couple of other crafty things, including stitch markers. They're not a super hot item or anything by any means. Like, that's not what's keeping the bills paid, but it's fun. And sometimes you just gotta like follow your heart and do what's fun. And my vision for my shop is to kind of have a curated shop full of all sorts of crafty items. So even though we're most known for diamond painting, I don't want to always be just that. Like, I love diversifying, and I do want to continue to offer more and more things in the future. So I picked up a bunch of charms that I'm going to turn into stitch marker sets. So I got these ones. They're like blue crystals with some dangly bits. It's pretty. I got a couple packs of those. Then I gotta like sort through what I got down here. I was just like in a little bit of a frenzy. I was just tossing everything into my cart. Okay, these are so cute. This is ones that I'm like, I'm gonna keep this for myself. So I got these. They're kind of like acrylic dinosaur charms. Oh my god, they're so cute. I'm dead. I'm dead. These are so cute. And one thing that I've learned in my own crafting experience and in like selling stitch markers is the smaller and more lightweight, the better. The big, heavy, chonky stitch markers are really cute in theory, but like when you're working with them, they're just not as like fun to work with. So I tried to only select like light, nice ones that I would reach for, that I would personally reach for and use again and again. Okay, then I got these little crystal kitty cats. Yay! They're so fun. And I have no idea how I'm going to bundle these when it comes to like the stitch markers. And if you're curious, all I do to turn them into stitch markers is I get the clasps and maybe like another jump ring, and I just put them together into stitch markers. This is something you can easily make yourself if you feel so inspired. But again, I just, you know, anything left over from what I'm personally keeping for myself, I'm probably going to put up in my shop. And then I got these little dog paws, and they come in like a rainbow of colors. Oh my goodness! They're so cute and so fun. So the specific type of stitch markers that I like to make and use are lever back ones. And they're nice and big openings, and they can be used for crochet and or knitting. Because in knitting, you don't actually open the stitch marker. Usually you just kind of slip it across your needles. But in crochet, you open and close it. So I like to crochet and knit, so I like to make stitch markers that do both. So those are the charms I picked up. And then here's the bag of yarn. And yes, I'm sitting on my floor That's just where I felt like filming, okay? So I got this bag. It says, I make things. Ah, it's so cute. I love it. Okay. And then, like I said, FOMO has struck, and I pretty much got like one of every color of this yarn. Now there's a couple different types, but it's mostly the same. So this is Big Twist Posh. Here you go. So this one is in the colorway Glow Warm. What an interesting color name. It is just like a bright neon green. All right. Then we got another Big Twist Posh, and this is 100% polyester, and it is size 5 bulky. So, and then in the skein, there is, trying to see how many yards there are, 233. So there you go. And it basically feels like a blanket yarn, but it's not as like thick as other blanket yarns that I've worked with. And I'll tell you what my plans are for these in just a minute. So there's that. And yes, they're coming a little bit undone. The slims were pickin'. No, the pickins were slim. So there's this one. In this lighting, they look pretty similar, but one is more yellow and one is more green. So this, oh, and the blue one was called, I'll tell you guys the names. Blue Raspberry. And this one is called Lemon Glow. Pink Pitaya. I don't know what a pitaya is, I'll be honest. And it's kind of funny. I was just at the park earlier with my son. Speaking of my son, I was just at the park with my son, and this grandma was there with her kids, and they were like playing kitchen with rocks or whatever. And one of the kids was serving pitaya. But I can't say that I know what that is. But it must be pink. I don't know. There you go. Gosh, these are some weird names. Oob Milk Tea. And this one's purple. This one is Egg Yolk. It is a bright orange. So far, these are all the same. I got a few in here that are slightly different. I'll tell you about those in a minute. This one is Mint Chip. It's like a mint color. So here's the two blues together. This one is Raspberry Sorbet. And it's like a hot pink color. So here's the two pinks next to each other. These next ones are ever so slightly different, okay? So this is called Big Twist Baby Bear. And I think most of it is just like marketing, but they do feel ever so slightly different as well. So this one is Big Twist Posh, and it's 100% polyester. And this one is 100% micro polyester. So I think it's like the same makeup, but when you touch this one, it feels ever so slightly softer. It's not like a huge difference, but like enough to where I can feel texturally that it's a little softer. So this is more marketed towards baby blankets, and this is on the baby yarn aisle, whereas this is just on the normal yarn aisle. And then I also think that the colors that they like selected to produce this yarn in are slightly different as well. Other than that, let's see, the yardage, this is 240 yards, the Big Twist Baby Bear, and the Big Twist Posh is 233. So you get slightly more in the Baby Bear as well. Everything else is the same. It is a size 5 bulky. Oh, interesting. I think they recommend a different hook size, which is okay. So if you're crocheting with this, they're recommending a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook for the Baby Bear. And for the Posh, they're recommending an 8 millimeter crochet hook. And then the same for needles. Interesting, because they look very similar. Like the yarn, it looks very similar. So yeah, so here's the colors I got in the Baby Bear. This one is called Wisteria. Then we got Brown Sugar, Light Gray, Strawberry Smoothie. So here's the shades of pink so far. Ooh, pretty. And then this one is called Shrimp. Shrimp. It's like, yeah, it's a little bit of a shrimp color. I can see that. This one, so lovely. Lavender. Lovely lavender. So here's the purples. together. And then there was one more weird yarn I saw and I didn't see any more of, and I was like, that's so weird, I need to buy it. Are you ready for this? You might need some sunglasses. Boom! It is so fluorescent. I highly doubt that the camera will do it justice, but I got Big Twist Rave in the colorway Super Beach. Woo! And it is neon as can be, orange and pink. And it's like one of those yarns that, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it doesn't have plies. It's just like a piece of roving that's twisted. I really don't know how else to explain it. It is acrylic, it says. And it's a size 4 medium yarn, and there's 312 yards in this cake. It's pretty soft. It's got like a fuzzy halo on it. If I turn it to the side, you might be able to see that halo effect a little bit. But I just found this yarn so interesting, and I only saw one on the shelf, so I was like, you know what? I gotta have it, because everything Big Twist, I think it's just going bye-bye, because Big Twist is the JOANN in-house brand. So that's my haul. I got a ton of skeins of yarn. And then a bonus, the other day, I did go to JOANN, and this is not a JOANN exclusive item. I did get the all-in-one Flower Power yarn, and I kind of want to try it out on a video and see how it goes, because I'm very, very curious. They claim that you can crochet and you never have to change colors. And if you get the gauge right and your tension right, you make these heart granny squares without ever changing colors. So they have planned out the colors in a way so that you just make a granny square and it is going to automatically make did I say heart? It's going to automatically make a flower granny square. So yeah, that's a little bonus thing. So I've been bad. I brought in a lot more yarn than I am taking out of my studio. And listen, it's not every day that one of your favorite craft stores closes down. So I thought that it was worth it. And my plans for this yarn is the kind of new in thing these days is to make amigurumi out of the blanket yarn, the chenille blanket yarn. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I've been loving crocheting and knitting and all things crafting again. I feel like I've kind of come out of this like postpartum fog, and I'm excited to craft again. Honestly, I miss the days when I would make things and put them up for sale on my shop. Like, I really miss that, and the excitement I would get when somebody purchased something that I made and like getting to package it up and ship it out. I really miss those days. So my plans for these are to find some cute amigurumi patterns, some low sew or no sew patterns, so that I can crank out some really cute items and use all these bright, fun, colorful skeins of yarn and make some really fun little plushy babies to hopefully find new homes. That's my plan. Hopefully I can hold myself to it. I've got a lot of yarn. This should be the thumbnail maybe. I always forget to do like a thumbnail pose, like, here you go. Yay, yarn. Rest in peace, JOANN. You will be missed. All right. That's all I got. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next clip. Are you diamond painting? Do it. Diamond paint. Oh my gosh. Do you know how to diamond paint? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Wow, buddy, good job. Can you say Munimade?
Meow.
Meow meow. Say Munimade.
Meow.
Say diamond painting.
Meow.
Say Munimade.
Meow.
Say diamond painting.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cats.
Y'all, I went back to JOANN. I am really struggling with FOMO and just the idea that like I won't be able to access the things at JOANN anymore. So I went back, and also I was super curious if they had increased the discounts anymore. So a couple of interesting observations and going back. The discounts have barely increased. I think they went from like 20% to 25%. Wow! And then they also got rid of coupons, so you can't stack coupons anymore. So honestly, it ends up being like a worse deal. Inventory is very picked over. However, there's a lot of like random items that seemingly don't even belong in JOANN, and I've never seen there before, and it's because they're emptying out their warehouses and just kind of sending whatever random stuff they had for sale on their website. They're sending it out to the brick and mortar stores. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog by showing what I got once again and giving you guys an update on my crafty whips, and that is where we'll leave off for now. So I went back. A lot of the Big Twist stuff is gone, which makes sense because that is their in-house brand and people like me want to buy it before it's gone. But I decided to stock up on, before in the last clip, I got a bunch of Big Twist Posh and Baby Bear, which are very similar. So I got a bunch of Big Twist Plush, which is still 100% polyester. It's a chenille yarn, but it's like a little fluffier. So what am I gonna make with all this, you guys? We're gonna have to really dive into it and figure out some good projects. So this one is a size 6 bulky. Didn't I say the last ones were size 5? Okay, so for comparison, this is size 5, the Big Twist Posh, and the Big Sis, yeah, I just literally can't talk. The Big Twist Plush is a size 6, so it's a little bit fluffier, it's chunkier, and you can definitely feel the squishiness. Also, is it a bigger stain? I don't know. I think you actually get less yardage. You do. You get less yardage in this stuff as well. I probably didn't get a good deal on it, so I'm not even going to talk about the prices, but it's running out and it's going fast, so I decided to stock up. So quickly, I got the color Strawberry Smoothie, which is funny, like the same color that I'm wearing. This is so cute. And then I got, this one is Lavendula. The names they give this stuff is so goofy. Electric Blue. That is very electric. Coral. Cardamom. This one, for some reason, feels softer than the others. That's crazy how different colorways can just feel texturally different. I don't know if that's normal for this brand because I'm really not that familiar with Big Twist, but it's like this color feels softer. Like I just want to squish it more. Anyways, the color is Eggplant. If it means anything, the label is actually different than the other. So I don't know if this was like produced at an earlier or later time and that's why it's softer. Maybe the quality is different. Don't know. Mystery. This one is just black. So that makes sense. And this one is super fun, variegated pastel. That is the name of it. And I really don't know how this is going to work up when you actually crochet or knit with it, but it looks pretty, right? And the colors are fab. So yeah, again, I plan to use these to make amigurumi plushies. I'll probably make some for my son, but like obviously this is a ton of yarn, and so I also want to make some with the intention of selling it on my website on munimade.com. Oh my gosh, there's a birdie looking at me out the window. Hi, little birdie. Hello. Why do I hear fart noises? I think it's the pipes in the wall. I hope. I was saying, okay. And then besides the yarn, I did pick up some supplies for getting back into resin. So if you have been around and you follow Munimade, or you followed me or anything like that, I used to make something that I affectionately called Muniminders. They were little resin magnets that people could use for cover minders and diamond painting, or the smaller ones could definitely be used for needle minders in cross stitch and embroidery, or they could just be a really pretty fridge magnet, you know, whatever you prefer. But I really enjoyed doing that, and I got out of it when I was like further along in my pregnancy, and I just didn't want to deal with the toxicity and the fumes and all of that. And then we moved and stuff got chaotic in our garage, and then yeah. Anyways, all that to say, I really want to get back into it, and I am working on setting up a dedicated space in the warehouse, and I want to get back into making Muniminders. I'm also exploring ways to make it a little bit more efficient and stuff. I will talk about that in the next vlog. So we're going to combine 3D printing and resin, and it's going to be great. So anyways, I like to get these buttons. So you can get buttons and then you can chop off the backs of them and make them into cute little charms to encapsulate in the resin and make cute things. So yes, here you go. I got some flowers. I got some beautiful spring butterflies and more flowers. These are so cute. I'm dying. They're little duckies dancing in the rain. It's so cute. They got little umbrellas. Oh my god, they're so cute. I'm dying. These are little, you could tell I was in a spring mood when I went shopping this day. These are little sheep with some flowers. And then we got some good old seashells. So yes, look forward to that soon. Hopefully in the coming months, there's going to be a lot more handmade stuff that I've made with my hands appearing on the Munimade website, because that's just a huge goal of mine, to get back into that and just get in tune with that artist side of myself. A lot of times I just spend all the time working, and I just really want to tap into my creativity, and it really does make me happy to sell those things as well. You know, of course, I love making things for my family and for myself, but it just brings me a lot of joy to, like, I don't know, a lot of pride, I guess, a lot of proudness. Like, this is something I made with my hands, and somebody else that I don't even know personally thought it was good enough to purchase. Like, that is just so special to me, and I really want to get back into doing that. So look forward to that. Hopefully Muniminders soon, and amigurumi plushies that yours truly has made. Last thing I picked up was one of those really weird finds, like, why was this in JOANN? But it kind of made sense, but it kind of didn't. I found this novel that I'm very intrigued in. Okay, it's called On Skein of Death. And as you can see by the cover, it takes place in a yarn shop. So let me read the synopsis for you. Libby has come home to Collinstown, Maryland to live her dream and open her own yarn shop, aptly named YARN. Along the Chester River. To Libby, YARN stands for You're Absolutely Ready Now. But the acronym changes whenever inspiration strikes, and customers add to the list of suggestions that fill the blackboard wall in a shop stuffed with color, fiber, and comfort. Libby is thrilled when she lands famous Norwegian knitting celebrity Pearl Loniger for a series of events at YARN. Libby's English bulldog, Hank, has been modeling one of Pearl's doggy sweaters, and customers just can't wait to see Pearl in action. The mayor of Collinstown even decrees a Collinstown Yarn Day to celebrate, but once Pearl arrives in town, she seems distracted and on edge. And when she's found strangled with a skein of red yarn, Libby knows she has to solve a naughty mystery before her new life unravels. So it's a murder mystery involving yarn. That is totally up my alley. Hopefully I can encourage myself to actually read it so that I can talk about it and review it with you guys in a future vlog. All right, so that's all I got. I'm going to wrap up this vlog by showing you guys the progress on my knitted sweater. There's been a lot of progress, okay? I've been working on this a lot when we watch TV at night or just literally in bed before I go to sleep. And I'm super excited to say, like, it is truly looking like a sweater now. Are you ready? I'm so excited to show this. Oh my gosh, look, it looks like a sweater. Wow, obviously it has no sleeves yet. I will pick those up and continue those later after I finish the body. So that's the construction of this. We're gonna keep going. And I'm going to finish the body portion, and then I gotta do some ribbing right at the bottom to kind of, you know, make it more structured. And then I gotta pick back up the sleeves and do those. But look, the colors are actually working up so nice. I'm surprised. This is not my top choice of yarn. It is literally just a yarn I had a bunch of. And it's looking really good. I'm so excited. Yay! Yay me! I'm actually gonna have a finished sweater just in time to not wear it for warm weather. But it'll be waiting for me next year, next winter. And then other than that, I've been, you know, diamond painting a lot right here on my table. It's a mess. I've got a lot of stuff everywhere. I've got With the Stars going on my table right here. Just been chugging away at that diamond painting. And that's pretty much my two whips that I've been putting the most time into. And I don't know if you consider it a whip. We've been working on updating the Munimade trays. Very exciting. They're going to include magnets now and a back shelf back there. More on that in a future video. So I've got lots of things that I just teased you guys that are in the works. Oh, and this is a tray buddy. Look at him. Hello. Hello, Mr. Bunny Duck. It's a tray buddy. He's a magnet. It's so cute. Anyways, I got lots of things, lots of exciting things. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day whenever you're watching this. And if you're not, hopefully this could help make your day a little bit brighter. Thank you for spending just a little portion of your life with me today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know, as always, what kinds of things you want to see or you want me to talk about in future vlogs. I'm really enjoying making these, and I'm still kind of finding my footing as far as what I'm doing with it. So all your suggestions are so appreciated down below. But that's all from me for now, and I will see you guys soon in the next one. Bye! Happy crafting! Bye-bye!